Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks will kick it away first. Set to kick off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running back... The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Oregon's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their teams to succeed.
They didn't handle the rigors of a Big Ten schedule very well a season ago, and hoping that they've learned some lessons they can use this year.
I think the coaching staff also thinks, Reese, that they're a more mature team. They have better leadership in the locker room, and David, they're hoping that that's going to show up week in, week out in what's going to be a brutal Big Ten schedule.
Brutal, and listen, you're hoping also they got something in their neck, right? Like, you're hoping they want some payback, right? Because that should have left a really bad taste in your mouth a year ago, and you should be ready to get that out, and you should be ready to extract some revenge. So let's see if this team comes out with a chip on their shoulder.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Moore will throw. He finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Family and children. For your family and children.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
3 days to turn yourself into a release.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Looking for a crease. It's James. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Dickey. Got room at the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback running, the run up the middle, and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. On the ground, it's James. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. More to the air. And it's picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they...
Is this or miss Taylor? Douglas doesn't deserve this chance.
Offense getting set for first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught at the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
No, I'm going. Especially if Ava's there. I'm going. That's her fiance.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. A high kick trying to pen them deep. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important.
Lets it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This is the symbol right now for the lens. Season is
Here comes the offense on first down. Moore will throw. A little screen to the right back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Intercepted. There's a live football. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Bringing it back. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Iowa. The defense puts 6 on the board.
Thanks, I have no interest in committing bigamy.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
So you actually left.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no.
Going up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, they'll take to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it at the 20. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game.
Listen, I have.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Moore to the air. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. The quick out. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it in. It's Casper. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you've got to finish the deal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Barrels ahead. Touchdown Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and...
How about divorcing my brother? Marrying me instead.
Tell me places.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
With the catch, it's Stewart. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing...
Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions.
What's the deal with these guys? Where are they after you?
That's it. Back to my college days. They were sweet when I turned them down.
And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, 1st down. Using his legs, it's James. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Moore will throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can...
Let's rewind now to keep a low profile. Last thing we need to do is pay more attention to the current situation.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The lone back's got it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabs behind the line. It's Whittington. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He took a hit as he threw it and put...
This is really stupid. Maybe you should invite you to dinner here at the hotel.
1st down here for the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And the Ducks pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back?
I also heard some media that should be canceled that. So I'm like,
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. So they got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Finds the tight end. The Ducks get it past the stick. There are a few things that just made me happy in life. A great steak, a scrumptious dessert, and a tight end who makes a catch on 3rd down. And the quarterback is snowed under. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's so proud. Well done.